Hello everyone. I hope you are doing well wherever you are listening. I thank you for being here, and I invite you to stay with me until the end of this video. Welcome. How big should a coffee table be? What shape works best with the seats and the space? These are some of the doubts we are going to clarify in this video. If you are interested in the topic, join me. Choosing the coffee table for the living room can be a difficult task, as there are many options to consider. From the size and shape to the materials and style, there are several factors to take into account when selecting the one that suits your lifestyle and improves the design of your room. And this is where the first question arises. How big is a standard center table? In the market, you will find center tables in a variety of dimensions, but most coffee tables, whether square, rectangular, round, or oval, range from 16 and 24 inches tall, 48 and 54 inches in length, and 24 to 30 inches deep. Round coffee tables and ovals range from 30 to 54 inches in length. How to measure a coffee table. Choosing the best coffee table and the perfect size depends on various factors, including the size of the room, the seating area, and the intended use of the table. Here are some general guidelines. The size of the room. A center table must be proportional to the size of the room. In a small room or with a group of seats, the table should be small, while in a wide space, you have the freedom to place a good size in any way. The size of the seating area. The table must be proportional to the size of the space and must be within reach of people sitting on the sofa or armchairs. Determine its functionality. Consider the use that you will give to the coffee table. If you plan to use it for board games in a large family, a larger table may be more useful. If you plan to use it mainly for drinks and snacks, a small table may be appropriate. Consider the style and shape. This is important since a Suggestions for measuring the coffee table. A good rule of thumb is to make sure it's at least an inch or two longer or lower than the seat of a sofa or an armchair, both for practicality and visual balance. A good length for a coffee table should be about 2/3 of the length of the sofa. For example, if your sofa is 75 inches long, a good-sized center would need to measure 50 inches wide. The depths of the coffee table can vary from 24 to 30 inches, but never so wide that they get in the way. The ideal is to allow the flow and proper traffic within that space. A distance of 12 to 18 inches from the sofa is sufficient, which allows those who are sitting to get up and sit easily while allowing the table to be within reach for a drink. When choosing a coffee table to combine with a sectional, there are some things to keep in mind, such as the size, shape, and style of the sofa. In this case, rectangular tables are a great option. Oval coffee tables work well thanks to the curved edges that can help smooth out the angles of a sectional sofa. In terms of styles, if your home has a more aesthetic For an L-shaped corner sofa, a square or round coffee table is the best option to look good aesthetically, and its functionality is adequate. The coffee table should not have more than 2/3 of the length of the sectional part of the sofa to allow traffic flowing around the table with ease. Make sure the table is 14 and 18 inches from the distance from the sofa. For a U-shaped sofa, square coffee tables from Grand Size can be a great option for a balanced aspect. On the other hand, round coffee tables can also work with a U-shaped seat since you have the advantage of freeing up more space around it due to its curved shape and organic. Another option is a human one that also function as a coffee table since it can be useful and functional. Regarding the size of the coffee table, for a sectional with a length of 80 inches, a rectangular or oval table combines well aesthetically and functionally. When placing the table, there should be a distance between it and the edge of the seats and not extend beyond the lunch seat. An ideal center for a two-seater sofa should measure between 38 and 39 inches wide. The right coffee table for a sofa that measures 90 inches should measure 60 inches wide. Finally, a coffee table for a 96-inch sofa should measure 64 inches wide. Coffee tables are more than a place to put coffee. They can be a functional and elegant addition to the living room. By taking into account these suggestions, you can acquire the best coffee table that not only complements your decoration but is also practical in your daily routine. Remember that it is important to take into account the size, shape, material, and style, as well as functional needs and personal preferences. In conclusion, I hope that everyone has taken note, and the content is useful for all of you, and it helps you choose the best table for the center of the room. Before saying goodbye, I remind you that in the description of this video, I share the link to my profile on Amazon, where you can find nice center tables in different styles and many more trending items. You can also find my social networks in case you like to follow me. Finally, I bid you farewell and invite you to follow me in a next video. Thanks.